again, and welcome to week 2 of Excel 2007 Beginning. I'm Amanda Pastel again. I'm your instructor. You'll hear from me every once in a while as this course goes along. This week I just wanted to give you some introductory information because we're starting the first chapter of the textbook. If you haven't already acquired the textbook, you should have already acquired the textbook, and you need to get this right away. There are some indications in the syllabus of how you can make do for a short period of time if for some reason you haven't gotten your textbook yet. We'll assume everybody has their textbook, and in chapter 1 you're going to learn how to create a worksheet and an embedded chart. Because it's chapter 1, there is an inordinate amount of reading in the chapter. There's a lot of introductory information about Excel, about the Excel interface, about all the buttons and gadgets that you can see when you first open up Excel. And all of this reading, almost all of it, is really relevant, and you are expected to complete the reading of the entire chapter. As such, I give you forewarning that you may want to plan ahead and do several study sessions over the week. If you save all of this reading until the last day or try to complete it in a short amount of time, it might drive you crazy, and you might not be able to really ingest that much information at a time. So my recommendation is to really plan ahead this week, set aside several study sessions, and get ready with a highlighter and a pen to be able to take notes on any questions you might have as you go through the reading, to pick out the important points. This is just like reading any other textbook. The onus is on you as a student to do some active reading skills and try to really get as much out of the reading as you can. Now, in addition to the reading, the straightforward reading that you're going to be doing, there's also a tutorial embedded with the reading, and the tutorial really is just a series of instructions that comes with diagrams, that's the word I'm looking for, that will show you, and the instructions will say click on this button, and then the diagram will kind of show you what your screen should look like and where you can find the button that you should click on. So this tutorial is really essential for you to actually learn the skills that you're expected to learn in chapter 1. As you go through the tutorial, please be sure to pay close attention, and if there's a skill you're working on that you feel like you didn't quite get the first time, you might want to repeat it a couple times through. It's likely that that skill is going to come up on future assignments. So it's not a question of just plowing through the chapter as fast as possible. Again, the onus is on you as a student to actually try to learn these concepts. As a teacher, I'm going to give you lots of opportunity to practice them. So hopefully that will help concrete the learning that you're doing on your own. As you complete this chapter tutorial, you'll get really specific instructions with diagrams, as I mentioned, and then you'll turn that in before the due date. You'll also be completing this week in the lab exercise, and when you get to the end of the reading and tutorial portion, you'll find a section called Student Assignments. The tab is a little bit different on the edge, and the pages are yellow. And there's a lot of different student assignments in here, but the one that's assigned to you for this week is in the lab number 1 on page Excel 74. Now, the in the lab assignment uses the same skills that you tried out in the tutorial, but this time there's no pictures and no diagrams to really guide you where to click. So you're going to have to be a little bit more independent in order to be able to complete this assignment. Next week we'll continue to work on chapter 1, doing more assignments and more work related to chapter 1, and then after that we'll move on to chapter 2. So as usual, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Be sure to start your work in advance to allow for that 24 to 48 hour response time. I can't be online all the time to answer your questions, but I do check in regularly, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to hearing from you in the discussion board and on your emails, and good luck with chapter 1.